Ladies and gentlemen, special guest, and most importantly, Mr. Mayor, welcome. We're really thrilled that you're joining us here this morning. Very special day. Imagine the first day of breast care awareness for this year, and here we stand on 2nd Street, having painted it pink, fully authorized by the city of Fort Lauderdale through the mayor's office. In a few moments, we're going to rename this street Pink Drive for our Drive Pink campaign. And we launched the AutoNation brand coast to coast 2 years ago. There was no question that we have an exceptional business. We're the largest in automotive retail. We're doing more than ever, but as a company, we also wanted to make a difference in the lives of our associates and the lives of our customers, and for that matter, in all of America. And we observed that almost all of our associates have a friend or someone in their family whose lives have been challenged and disrupted by this scourge of cancer. And we're determined to accelerate the race to beat cancer. And we have raised ourselves, with our customers and our associates, over $5 million for that effort over the past few years. We've now kicked off our latest effort, breast cancer, and we're determined to beat it. And so we have this Drive Pink campaign that's going on across the country, culminating in the Cure Bowl in Orlando, Florida in the month of December. And not only will we dramatically raise awareness with our tag frame Drive Pink, but we will also once again raise over $1 million to go to the Breast Cancer Research Fund, the most outstanding and leading institution in finding cures and treatments for breast cancer. So we're excited to be part of this. Our associates across the country are excited to be part of this, and we're thrilled this morning to have the mayor of the fine city that is our headquarters, that we just love working and living in. Please welcome, with a warm round of applause, Mayor Jack Seiler.
Well, good morning. What a great morning to kick off this campaign, huh? Beautiful breeze. I think I actually felt the first cool air of the whole season today. So hopefully it wasn't just something coming out of the library door when it opened, but actually a cool breeze. But in all seriousness, you're out here to do this, but we as a community, we as a city, owe your company such a debt of gratitude. And I just can't emphasize enough how important it is to the city of Fort Lauderdale to have a company that has your culture of giving back, that has a company that has instilled your belief in making the community better and in building community. And it is so cool that as you're out here doing this, we need to take a second and pause and thank AutoNation, all of your associates, all of your workers. Mike, from you, Paul Levinson, I know works so hard on this, Mark Cannon, who is consistently working on issues here in the community, and all the AutoNation employees. Folks, you have changed Fort Lauderdale, and I don't think you realize that. But because of the work you do in giving back, because of the way it's not just about providing a great product at a great price, it's not just about building a bigger and better company, but every step of the way you have taken time to give back and build community. Fort Lauderdale is a better community because of you. We're going to kick breast cancer's butt because of this right now, because of these efforts. So how about a round of applause and thank you for AutoNation. And as Mr. Jackson said, every one of us has somebody that's been touched by this. Every one of us knows somebody that's battling breast cancer, that has battled breast cancer, that has beaten breast cancer. And when you start looking at this issue and you realize how significant it is, how its tentacles have touched every element of our society, it is so neat to see that there is an ability to combat this. There is an ability to beat this. I think the fund that you have started here, the fund that you are continuing to support here, is one that is really providing great results. I would just hope that as people drive this street, they recognize that this is not just about fundraising, it's also about awareness. Hopefully some young lady some lady pulling down the street sees the pink and reminds herself, I need to have that screening done, I need to have that test done. So it's not just about beating cancer and finding the cure, but also maybe promoting awareness. Maybe that one person each step of the way that just gets reminded and catches it at the right stage. So hopefully, as a community, this street will have a tremendous impact. And I'll say, I hope as a community, this street will have as much impact as AutoNation has had in this community, because we are better off because of your efforts. I saw it a couple years ago when you all stepped up with Ryan Hunter Ray's campaign, and it was so impressive to see the philosophy of giving back. So this morning is a little bit of a celebration, but hopefully we also take a moment to remember those that we may have lost to breast cancer. But it is a celebration because, one, we're going to paint this street and rename it. And two, we're on the road to a cure. And we're going to drive pink all the way to a cure. We're going to see those pink license plates all the way to a cure. Even the pink car. Are you driving that car, by the way?
Absolutely.
All right. Will someone within the company tell me he's driving that car out of here today? Because our police have already monitored every car Mike drives down Los Olas because of the speed limits he tends to hit. And I need to make sure this is not the one he's driving. But in all seriousness, this is awesome. Thank you so much to AutoNation. I want to take a second to thank all the city employees, too. This doesn't happen without a city staff from Lee Feldman, our city commission, Chaz Adams and his staff, Public Works, Parks and Recreation. Where's Diane Alicon? Is she out here this morning, Chaz?
Julie's out here.
Julie's out here. Julie from our traffic and parking, transportation and parking. This is incredible. I don't know if many cities in America could actually shut down a street to paint it, to get it done, and to have this kind of impact. So thank you to all our city staff. We appreciate your work. With that, I think we got some work to do here in the street, and we'll put up some barricades.
Mayor, thank you for those kind words. I will observe that when AutoNation teamed up with Ryan Hunter Ray, he immediately won the Indianapolis 500. So we're like a good luck charm. Observe, since you've been mayor, all the hurricanes somehow go north, not into Florida, so you're doing a good job. I've also observed ever since I put a pink tag on my car, I no longer get pulled over for speeding. So this is also a good luck charm. So, Mr. Mayor, if we could, do we have an official? Yes, here we go. We're going to paint the street pink. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.